Hello there everybody, and welcome to episode 10. JB here with episode 10 of the Burnley Career Mode, which features amongst them, which this episode features his full highlights of the match against Huddersfield Town. We've gone through to the next round of the Carabao Cup, and as you saw in the draw last time out, if you saw the last episode, episode 9, we saw that we got Bristol City in the next round. So we're away at Ashton Gate in the last 16 in the Carabao Cup. Now Huddersfield, decent side, well managed by David Wagner. They will be tough to break down. They're a very well organised team. They start the game in just halfway up the table in 11th, so this was never going to be an easy ride here. We're 2 points clear, we don't forget, at the top of the league after our win at Anfield, but this was going to be a real tough test. We're at home, but it's a tough place. It's a tough team that we're up against. Huddersfield, and no shrinking violet, as we're going to find out at Turf Moor. But it was going to be a tough afternoon. Let's see what happened as we took on Huddersfield at Turf Moor. Well, Burnley, who have not lost a game so far, the top scorers with 12 goals. Palace come next with 11, Spurs with 10, Swansea and Chelsea with 9 apiece. And John Stutzy knows that he might need a few goals against David Wagner's Huddersfield Town side, who are very well organised, very well drilled, as you would expect. And this will be a tough test of their credentials. Here's the lineup. Tom Eaton's in goal. Back four of Trippier, Shawcross, who comes back for Burnley to replace Tarkowski, me and Ward. Then it's Lennon, Grenier, Defoe and Schürrle. No place on the bench for Brady. No place in 11 for Robbie Brady. Ings and Wood up front. In fact, Brady drops to the bench, along with the likes of Tarkowski, Walters and Vokes. Now then, what about Huddersfield Town, who have just made the 20-mile trip across the border for this game? They've got Rosal in goal, and then it's a back four: Craney, Effler, Jorgensen and Wilver. Then Aaron Moy and Hogg, the two holding men. Gudmundsson, the forward, Burnley Parler and Tallulah, the midfield three, with Mounier up front, and amongst the substitutes, Schindler, Kachunga amongst them. The referee today is Graham Scott from Oxfordshire, and it's going to be a real tough battle here. Burnley to get us away in the claret and blue. They attack the goal to our right, the cricket field stand. Huddersfield to the left. Here's Lennon. Ings gets a touch here, and he's got a bit of space to work into. Danny Ings straight at the goalkeeper, Yossel, and Huddersfield survive. Trippier. Now Lennon again, having plenty of joy. Wood is through. Chris Wood hit well. Oh, beauty! Oh, what a beauty from Chrissy Wood! We scored a great goal at Anfield, but he's probably just topped that this afternoon. A superb right-footed drive. The goalkeeper had no chance from the moment he left his boot. It's a goal of pure genius, right up in the top near corner, and Burnley have got themselves the lead. Great start for the Clarets in a game they really want to win to keep their run going, and Chris Wood has delivered big time now when it mattered the most. It was a super goal. 11 minutes of the game gone, and Chris Wood has struck a huge blow for Burnley. 12 minutes gone and they want to clear, but they've lost it to Tallulah. Plays it in towards Mounier. Still Mounier. Palmer. Gudmundsson, the forward Burnley man. Oh, he's hit it straight at Tom Eaton. Big chance that for Huddersfield. With one touch football by Ings. Bit of space here. Danny Ings is clean through. Good strike, good save by the keeper. Really good goalkeeping there. Ings struck this well. But Yossel makes a very good save. Schürrle with the corner then. Towards Shawcross, and straight in the arms of Rosal. Did really well there, the keeper. And finds Mounier on the halfway line. Moy. Hogg. Given away to Shawcross. And again, plenty of joy, and Ings is onto it again. It's another one-on-one situation, and again the goalkeeper wins. He's kept Huddersfield in this contest, and we've only been playing 35 minutes, and 2 or 3 good saves here he's had to make. And he did just that brilliantly. Stood big, and Ings in the form that he showed 2 goals on Wednesday night in the cup victory over Stoke. Here's the corner from Grenier, and over the top for a goal kick. Chris Wood was in there. It's a good corner from Grenier, but Wood just couldn't direct the header. Grenier again. Oh, sweet skills, and Wood again. They're having joy through the middle, and Schürrle's onto it. It's Andre Schürrle. Oh, he's hit the post, but the flag is up for offside as we go into the closing 30 seconds of the normal time. And Wood, oh, it was tight. I would say that was almost level. Controversy there. I think the linesman was a little bit harsh to give the decision. I've got to say, Defoe from the free kick given away to Defoe. Defoe tries again. Oh, another good save from Lozal. He hit this well, the Belgian, but the Danish goalkeeper just flipped it over very nonchalantly and keeps Huddersfield still in with a shout in this game when they should be at least 3 or 4 goals down. Grenier with the corner. Shawcross. Oh, and Wood coming in at the back post, and Aaron Moy gets it away to safety for Huddersfield. And there goes the whistle for half time. And Huddersfield and David Wagner will be feeling rather relieved right now, because Burnley have put them to the sword on plenty of occasions. Their goalkeepers come at trumps, and Burnley should be out of sight. But they are leading, however, at the break, and they are leading Huddersfield Town by only a goal to 0. So welcome back to the turf for the second half, Turf Moor. As Huddersfield attack their supporters, and they've made a change at half time. Tallulah is off and Kachunga is on. No changes by the way for Burnley, and here's Aaron Lennon. Space on the far side, the right hand side. Ings waits in the centre, headed away. Grenier to win the loose ball. Grenier's shot into the Jimmy McElroy stand for a goal kick. And Burnley will play Everton next up, and meanwhile there's going to be a change. Grenier is going to come off with 49.5 minutes gone, and Jeff Emerick will replace him for the time being. And Lossell will take the kick. I was informed I'd mispronounced his name during the half-time break. It's Lossell and not Lossell. Here's Wood. Nervra. That's a free kick, in fact, given by the referee. And then takes it quickly. Short to Wood, who strikes it wide. Well, that was an opportunity and a half for Chris Wood from the quickly taken free kick. Huddersfield were caught napping a bit there, and over it went for a goal kick. And Lossell with the kick. Chris Wood's had 5 shots. Gudmundson's had the 1. Here's Ings. And here's Wood. Big chance. Oh, he's hit it tamely. He's hit it tamely, unfortunately. Straight into the arms of Lossell. And away comes Kachunga with a back header. Moy from Hogg's pass. Still Moy. Remember, Spurs are the next team to face Huddersfield. Mounier, good try, and over the bar it goes. Little sighter there for Huddersfield Town. Back in the Premier League, back in the top flight since 1971 this season. Craney. 62 minutes gone, the ball in there. Good header! And just wide. And it's Mounier's header, and off comes Palmer, and here comes Danny Williams. And Burnley about to make a substitution themselves with 64 minutes gone. Aaron Lennon is going to be replaced by Robbie Brady. Talk about the continuity of Burnley. That's why they are top of the league at the moment by 2 points at the start of the day. Clinton's kick has found Henrik, and here's Jeff Henrik now, and look at the Huddersfield defence, completely utterly split, but again Lossell makes another extraordinary save, and it's kept Huddersfield very much alive in this contest for several times now. And if it wasn't for him, Huddersfield would have been dead and buried in this game. Have no bones about that. Henrik with the corner towards me, but it's headed away. Defoe attempts to pick up the loose ball and he succeeded. Still Defoe, faced by two Huddersfield defenders, but he's run out of pitch. This is the save from Lossell, has kept Huddersfield in this game, and he's played some magnificent saves to keep them in it. So the evergreen Stephen Ward is substituted, and Charlie Taylor from Leeds, a £5.5 million signing, comes on. The remaining quarter of an hour that remains. Huddersfield free kick. Goodmanson to take it into the danger zone, and a one by Moy, and it's just gone wide. That was so close to being the equaliser. It's a great free kick from Goodmanson, and a little backheader there by Moy that just shaved the far post. 4 minutes to go. Moy, Huddersfield are starting to creep into it, but they've lost it here. Moy dawdled on it, and here's Ward, not the paciest of men. There's the cross in there towards Ings, and another good save by Lossell, keeping Huddersfield hopes very much alive here. He's played out of his skin in all truth, and there we are. And that save again, no exception. Sherlin with the corner, and again a one off the line. I think the goalkeeper would have got there anyway. Schindler to get it away towards Mounier, and now Danny Williams is stolen through. Danger here for Burnley. They're completely and utterly wide open and split, and Williams has taken advantage of it and has equalised. Well, Burnley had chance after chance to put Huddersfield Town completely out of sight, and have been made to pay big time by the substitute Danny Williams. Tom Heaton knows that this was a moment that's gone begging for the Clarets, and when they should have really been worthy of 3 points, Huddersfield have caught them square, caught them on the break, and Williams' pace was just too much for the Burnley defence to hang on to. And Huddersfield now have been backs to the wall, and their goalkeeper bailed them out time after time. It's probably won them a precious point. Here's Williams. They might even go on and pinch this game yet. They haven't got time, and Burnley have not got time to try and snatch a winner themselves, because Huddersfield have somehow, against all the odds, claimed a point. Burnley scored a magnificent goal early in the first half through Chris Wood, but then when Ings and one or two others were denied by Lossell several times, they had several chances to put the game to bed. They were punished right at the end by a run from Danny Williams, which caught everybody out in Corridor and Blue, and Huddersfield have nicked a precious point. It's finished here at Turf Moor. Burnley 1, Huddersfield Town 1. And speaking of former Huddersfield players, Scott Arfield and his agent have agreed on personal terms with Villa. The deal to sell Scott Arfield for £3.1 million will be finalised as soon as the transfer window opens, so the board will give us £2.2 million as soon as that transfer window opens. So we won't get any money from player sales until then, but Scott Arfield going, and I'm really pleased about that, to be quite honest. So a bit of a disappointment really there, but we are still 2 points clear. Good point for Huddersfield, which keeps them 11th, but really a chance missed to pull further clear of the chasing pack, Swansea and Stoke especially there. And yeah, a little bit disappointed. Everton in fact are bottom with 2 points at the moment, and that's who we face next up in the next episode of the career mode, episode 11. So we're going to Goodison Park for then. I hope you've enjoyed episode 10. Till then, take care. From me, JB, take care, bye bye.